those statistics into play. We're heading into the game. Valkyries versus Reversals. Who do you think is going to win this one, Cake?
I want to say Valkyries, but I also want to stir the pot. I'm going to say Reversal take it. I think Reversal, as long as they have a good first half, they could be able to take it. They also find the opening first pick of the series, or well, the map. But it also ends in a trade, which pretty much kind of feels how everyone does feel right now. It's a 50-50, I would say, for this map right now.
50-50 is definitely scary. Reversal's already getting some of those headshots through. Valkyrie looking good. Trying to find their way. Aleb sitting behind, waiting for that rotation there with the team.
Yeah, Rev only has 2 left alive now. Revs does have the USPS. Might be able to find a headshot or 2. But Kyler's just dancing with the devil, looking to toy around, take away that USPS, but no. USP does take over. Objectively, the best handgun ever made, ever. And it looks so cool. I love silencers. But everyone else on Valkyrie, they're hiding away. Tippy Slippy did pick up the USPS, which is nice. Otherwise, though, it is a first round for Valkyrie's favor.
Which kind of shows you how things might go. You could definitely see the confidence in their gameplay here on this map. They knew where they were going. They knew what they wanted to do. It was 100% secure. So, Galley, I'm trying to pull out more than just a semi. So, kind of settling for a bigger weapon than most would probably commit to here. But Galley, of course, every right to, right? They were the main fragger in the last game.
They were. 36 kills under her belt. Unbelievable. And now, Reversal, they're making a big lead charge on their eco round, looking to find that economic impact back, but Pippy Slippy playing a game of skee ball against them in double doors. Does find some impact, but gets traded out immediately. That's overall pretty good for Rev.
Yeah, that was good enough in that moment, but already the site completely cleared. They have the bomb down, picks a parfait, waiting for somebody to peek aggressively and get that punishment through. But I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, right here, Valkyries holding the off angles. Braves, you know, somebody might be actually standing on his box here, but it's up to Kyler to take things into their own hands. Perfect for them. Down in the smoke, things go. But Andrea is going to be able to take a little bit more than just one. So it's up to Valkyries to take that second round, and they do.
Yeah, very quick fashion. And Reversal again, they were able to tie it up off of a pretty desolate first half with their T-side round, but their CT side looked a lot better. They looked a lot more formidable. They were good for their rotates. This time around, though, we have to really wait and see that first rifle. I want to reserve judgment, at least this early on, to see. But this is another eco round coming up from Reversal again, and this is the bonus buy from Valkyries as well. There's only a single AK on the board. Everyone else is just kind of running it down and looking to find whatever impact they can. Speaking of which, full B-side control.
Yeah, spacing things out. They always hard rush this. This is probably the 3rd time that we've seen Valkyrie do this so far over towards the B site. They know, they feel that confidence coming over towards their mama alien, trying to find one of their own. But Galley not giving up just yet. Aleb, you know where they are. Information given. Galley's trying to peek through to be able to find this one, but okay, nice back off.
Oh, this is a great boost. You can see overhead of just about everything, but every person on CT side is actually in a big blind spot. Aleb makes their way in, they fall. Everyone else, though, by car and double doors, finds some success. Actually, they don't. Rebs is last alive and shoved to a corner and then taken down. It's been a pretty dominant 3-0 so far.
Ooh, Valkyries. And that's big, too. Being able to completely win out around that. I mean, initially it wasn't supposed to be something where you could invest a lot into. So an 0-3 is a very big achievement coming into this. Valkyries can continue this. But Reversal having that op in hand is going to be scary.
Yeah, I feel like this is Aleb's magic op. We said it so much before, and we have to see its impact coming out here. Ooh. Very big, aggressive push, though. Mama Alien finding some galley impact. Blender holding down the line, does have that op presence, but there hasn't been that push up. In fact, this Valkyrie having to slink away.
Yeah, Blender now having an op of their own, so it's going to be an op-on-op battle, quite possibly, if we can manage to find things. The Mama Alien working their way up. The defense looking good. But of course, we need a little bit more offensive pressure, I feel like, coming out from Valk.
Yeah, everyone on Valk right now just super spread out. They're biding their time, maybe looking to see how Rev play off of a situation like this. And this is their first round where Rev had full rifles. So I think looking at their tempo, whether they push up, whether they hold back, all that's important to Valk to analyze. It's a good one way. Allows Pippy Sippy to get on by. Whether she knows it or not, there's someone on the other side of those big, gigantic doors. Pixel Parfait, ready for the inevitable on top of that box. It's a slow push, a slow crawl to the top of Cat.
There's still more. Andrea knows there's probably some players hiding beneath. Braves doesn't get hit with a grenade. So there still is some time here for Braves to clutch things up. Still, Valkyrie completely scared, right? 3v4 situation. You got Blender still stuck, trying to find a pick of their own, but they're not going to give it over.
Blender looking to maybe save here. Great shot from Kyler. Wow, a double kill from Valkyrie across the board. But Kyler's the last alive. Op has gone down, picked up by no, I'm sorry, not by 11. But the 1v1s, they're apparent, but they don't win out in Valk's favor either. First rifle round for Reversal, a very good success.
Yeah, it's looking like so. There comes the defusal. So this is a good one, right? So taking in this first round this early on kind of gives that momentum forth, and they're feeling that confidence come down. I think this round was perfect. They stuck together. They tried to make sure that every angle was covered. And if anything, they would be able to get those refrags just in case it was needed. But great from Reversal. Valkyrie's looking to come back, though, bringing those AKs into the game.
And if we talked about on Inferno how reliant Valkyries on their T side can be with that fast momentum to take site control. If that's being denied this early on from Reversal, that might be spelling things to come. Reversal only needs to hold site. They're not overextending like they have before, and they're finding a lot more impact here. Of course, I have to say that Pixel Parfait looking to find some early economic impact. Does take a lot of damage off Galley, though, Gompers, but it's not enough to write home about just yet, and Parfait quite literally goes home.
Yeah, but looking like they're coming over towards A once again. A flash out. Braves getting that information through the rotation, going to be quick to it, right? You could see Pixel Parfait trying to assist, maybe be that refrag potential.
Oh. Reversal looking to back away. Give some room for Galley and whatever upper could be on the other side of Pit. Good smoke, though. No angles to be held by Galley instead, just hiding down below Pit. Valk may have to reassess what they're doing, and it looks like they are. Except for Galley, everyone else looking to opt to rotate around full spawn back over to B side. The Bunny Hops is waiting on that entry for Halls, for anybody to come by, that or double doors.
Nice from Kyler. Okay. Still here from Rev. A site. Really taking over. And this is scary because Blender is trying to work their way up. Braves.
Oh.
A nice first-hand pick.
The flash for the follow-up, too, is looking good. Everyone Reversal just holding their corners. I almost thought for a second Andrea got that snipe. Eventually does. That was Galley also eliminating another one off screen. 2 left now for Reversal for this potential retake. The bomb soon to be going down on B's. Looking good for a fast take. Parfait, though, helps even up the odds. Brings it to a 2v3.
Oh, coming around the back. Pixel. Beautiful peek. Okay, winning the round again. And it's just, where is this going to go? I seriously don't know where this is going to go. Because on one hand, I think Valkyries is going to be able to win things out. The next hand, I think Reversals is not really going to have the time of their lives on this map because of the confidence that Valkyries is putting through the first couple of rounds. But now coming into this Reversal, it seems like they've completely changed their mental, their mindset, their strats. They're trying to come in with a level-headed mind since losing the last one. And once again, I mean, they're under that pressure that they cannot lose this game.
Yeah, and confidently looking like Valkyries were supposed to take that last round. They were ending that bomb going down on B, almost a 4v2. But Pixel Parfait was there just going for a hero play, almost eliminated everybody. That was so strong. But Reversal can't rely on that to gather rounds either. And so far, it's been a 50-50 for them to win rounds, whether it be the hero play or not. So Valkyries, they have to go for an eco round. This is Reversal's chance for evening it up. But remember, Valkyries, when they went on eco rounds in the last map, they were able to find a lot of damage and convert some of those rounds themselves.
Yeah, Blender's trying to work up. There comes the op, but Aleb doesn't take anything yet. Yeah, we're waiting up. And I like the slow approaches here from Valk, but they have to watch their flank. Bunny hops around the back, manages to find one, and there comes the second. Possibly, no. Actually, hold that thought. Backing off.
Good off angle from Bunny Hops. Does eliminate Andrea. Well, the alien was playing a dangerous game, but I guess it's Pixel Parfait. A smile in death. Good for a double kill there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you think?
Now.
It's...
Oh. My brain does way too much thinking, Gompers.
I can hold that. I can hold that. I definitely do the same thing as well, but
I mean, going
now
back
you're
to the
allowed to
matchup,
overthink.
Oh, finally permission. Oh, you made a big mistake. But I mean, Reversal, they brought it up to an even odds, and that was the eco round for Valkyrie. They do have full AKs and an op across the board. You know, for Valkyries, this is an important round to win. Again, one of those situations where they need to win and not lose anybody. The more rifles that go down, the more expensive the next round is going to be, regardless win or loss. And Reversal, they're aware of this. That's why they're not overextending. They're not over-peaking. They don't want to give Valkyrie that chance for the advantage. So they just wait for that entry point. And Valkyries, they funneled themselves out of double doors. They faked it out. Now they might be trying to go for the catwalk play back over to A.
Yeah, through the smoke. Some of that damage coming down on 11. 11 being that alt player, that damage is going to be really, really detrimental. Valk looking for the win, but can't seem to find it. It's a 4v3 right now. Galley always working the way up the same angle, so this punishment might actually come through. Yep, no refrags taken. And it's unfortunate, but so repetitive from Valk. Up the Pippy Sippy, beautiful. In a 1v1 situation. I mean, they managed to take the picks needed to kind of close things off, but it's always Bunny around the flank.
You mess with the Pippy, you get the Sippy. Maybe not. Bunny Hops is immune, and now they take the lead.
Look at that. And the thing is that some of this gameplay just feels so repetitive. Like the flanks consistently coming out from, of course, Bunny Hops, right? And it's consistently Galley trying to work their way up A. But still, nobody learns from their mistakes. At least Valkyries, of course. They continuously do the same things. They continuously allow Reversals to do the same things. It's no adaptations. It's no punishment coming down.
I love this call. I'm not too sure who the coach is for Reversal, but calling a tactical timeout after a round win like that is such a smart move. You're stifling the momentum for Valkyries now. Yeah, they're on an eco round, but that just buys more time for Reversals to come up with a good long-term macro strat. So it's not per round they're talking about right now, I'm assuming. What I would assume they're talking about is the big picture. Like, okay, we know what Valkyries like to do for their eco rounds. We know what we can do against them with our rifles on their eco rounds, and we know what to do with our rifles against them on rifle rounds too. How do we put that all together? And I think these next 2 rounds are going to be important to see what Reversal can do with that.
Yeah, slowly walking up. I think they might actually be able to meet Pixel Parfait here, but the back off is real. A little scared, to say the least. I mean, I would be as well. The flashbang wasted, so there comes the entry.
Oh, Pixel Parfait looking to avoid any sort of util there. Alad is good with the not once but twice anti-Oakley mode. Beautiful. But it keeps going, right? Again, it's still just an eco round for Valkyries. Nothing to terribly write home about, but at least there was one body taken off from Valkyrie's side. They removed a lab, which is good. But where do you go from here if you're Valkyrie?
Oh, man. I don't even know at this point. This could be a complete upset if Valkyries don't figure out what they need to do.
I remember 50-50 of you guys in chat said that this would be Reversal's map. We said the 2-0 for Valkyrie. We could be wrong. We could all be wrong. Go to map 3. Again, we're not hating on Reversal. We're just, you know, we love a good underdog story, and Reversals are the ultimate underdog for Group A. They've certainly made their adjustments in those last few series, and I'm really proud of them so far. But we can't speak ahead too far yet. Bunny Hops, though, needs to continue to prove what we said right, but actually does the opposite. Bunny Hops falls, and that was the only anchor of B site. Everyone else enters onto the site, and Parfait is just trying to delay the inevitable random shots, stifling everything out, but the util may be far too strong. Andrea goes for the flash, removes the line of sight off of so many, allows the lab to push up and try to find these isolated fights with the op. But right behind. I don't think you can pierce through that wall. The bomb goes down.
Here it is, the lab having the op. Oh, they're trying to actually go a little bit higher up on this angle. Maybe. No. Absolutely nothing. Okay, Val, nice round from Blender. So, I mean, Blender before didn't have a lot of impact, I felt like, off the op, but this map in particular definitely feels like there's a lot more opportunity for Blender to play with this.
Opportunities.
Okay.
But I mean, it's true. You're completely right, because Inferno is a big map where it's like the lanes you're able to op effectively on. But when you go out of those main like 3 lanes, you have to deal with like, say, A and B side proper. Those are so condensed, and you have to like check so many corners with an op that's not feasible a lot of the time, especially at this level of play. So having long ranges just about anywhere on Dust 2 definitely helps quite a bit, but no op presence has been made yet this round. In fact, everyone going down the mid lane has gone down except for Blender, who does find an op kill.
All right, interesting. Smoke's coming down, tons of them at this point. It feels like clouds just falling to the ground. Pixel Parfait. I mean, seems like reversals are slowly losing their grip. And Galley's always smiling. I wonder what goes on in Galley's mind. It's like they know it's going to happen.
They're predicting the future. They're manifesting that series win. Pixel Parfait. Not quite the same, though. 1v4. Now, I don't know if you're a sci-fi fan, Gompers, but some would say that everyone except for Pixel Parfait does have the high ground. But we could be underestimating her power. That being said, it's far too late for the bomb to be defused. No chance. Everyone's running away. No chance for exits either. Pixel Parfait forced to save the op here on CT side. Not a bad trade, especially now because it only evens up the map. Pixel Parfait is still good for 1 before the bomb goes off.
Five to 5. Close game as well. I think this one is going to be a little edgy, if I could say. Reversals are still looking really good. So bringing it 6 seconds left for them to kind of get themselves situated. I think overall Blender, once again, I'm going to keep saying this, is going to be super, super big if they can continue taking these first-hand picks.
I mean, hey, it took 26 rounds for these two to even themselves up in the last map.
Absolutely
meltdown.
Yeah. Look at that. Blender already taking one as well, so here we can see a full rotation coming over towards B, but there is going to be some caught up down in mid. It's up to... There's that one person getting completely taken down. The rotation coming in from reversals. And they can try all they want, but look at these hiding places.
I know, these smokes trying to worm their way in. Aleb creating a distraction for the rest of their team to make that entry, but Blender's there with the op. Good for the side swipe. Pippy Sippy can hide away, though, between the 2 smokes. You chase 2 rabbits, you lose them both, but Pippy Sippy does a great job at hunting. And only one left. It's Mama Alien. Trying to phone home, unable to do so. Can't go for the defuse. Forced to have reversal now go off-site. And now Valkyrie take the lead back.
The explosion comes along, and we're fine. Valkyries still looking extremely phenomenal. Of course, I mean, when we're on the discussion of what to fix, right? Reversals, they slowly lost a couple rounds in a row. I mean, what would you say?
I would say they did lose a few rounds in a row, but I think just the tempo pace, taking what they've learned from Inferno and just changing it up has worked so Blender! A beautiful off-angle boosting above your teammate to not be noticed at all with the op. Unbelievable there. I love that play. But, I mean, that just goes to show Valk, they're just pushing into the site. They're using that confidence. And they're taking full site control, winning all the fights, and Mama Alien left on an island here.
Yeah, the island's looking very empty, but the Molotovs to stop things from happening. Somebody watching the angle as well. Mama Alien is thinking about it, but they won't do so. It's actually a very nice Molotov coming around the back so that they can hold things off. The bunny hops around the flank again. Do they find it? I don't think they do.
Oh, Pixel Parfait has been a defensive warrior, but she's sniped out of existence. It's Mama Alien.
I don't know. This is scary. at this point, now Reversal's is kind of falling back into their iteration ways, the consistent types of flanks coming along, the consistent, early round pushes that gets them punished, but it's up to them to discuss what they want to fix.
And like we had seen on Inferno, when both Reversal and Valkyries evened up the scoreline, it was Valkyries that won by that 2-point lead. Those 2 points have come and gone now for Valkyries. Oh, a great Zeus kill! It's a one-shot. And now look at this. Valkyrie are forced to maintain that space. They have to back off. They're waiting for the push now from Reversal, and they'd be right for the most part.
You gotta make do with what you can. It's not a lot to make do with, though. Valkyrie still 7-5, but the save round actually looking like it's coming along together just fine. How can they lose this? You might be asking yourself, but I mean, the playstyle of this team actually good, right? The potential for the refrags is huge. Now they're able to get themselves those rifles. Blender having to watch Pippy Sippy try to get this plant down.
And look at this, Reversal grouping up for that final skirmish. Pippy Sippy falls. There's one more left in the smoke. Looking for the off angle. Great damage against Bunny Hops, but not enough to confirm.
No.
Just grouping up and going for the retake. That's been working so well for A site. B site's a different story, though. And if I had to take a very educated guess, Gompers, I would say that probably Valkyries, they want to find more consistent success. We're probably going to see an A execute next round. I'm sorry, B execute.
There was definitely some impatience, I would feel like, coming in from Valkyries. Again, no respect being held. Look at that. No angles clear. There wasn't any util used to make sure that they weren't walking into a dangerous situation. And it happened to almost every single site, every single angle where Valkyries were just walking along. They didn't care about anything going on.
Keep in mind, we're almost at the end of the first half here of map number 2. Reversal and Valkyries may very well almost even it up again. It comes down to this round, see if it's 7-7. The end of the last half of the last map, it was 8-7 for Valkyries. See if history is going to be retold here or not. Mama Alien looking for a much more aggressive position. Doesn't find much just yet. Pippy Sippy's on the other side, though, in the blind spot of Mama Alien.
Mama Alien is waiting for Pippy Sippy to peek. I don't think they know they're there, but I think discussing the idea of maybe, since their smoke is there, they could peek out. There it is. At least a small glimpse of the shoulder and a perfect pick-off for Mama.
Oh, Mama, almost good for another. She doesn't recognize, though, that there might be 2 more on Catwalk. How could she? She couldn't see them at all through the smoke, and Blender hides away.
No, okay. Good from Galley. Rotation over to B side, if you can see on your minimap. Valk is ready to rumble. The bomb going over there. But let's look at this for a second, right? Pixel Parfait. Oh no.
The barrel.
Oh no. This is sad and unfortunate.
There it is, the force out. Great teamwork there. That's exactly what you want to see. And beat for beat, like we said, Valkyries take over B site. They have yet to be stopped on this site. And there's only one left, it's Brabs. Brabs in a 1v4 for the retake. Some utility to work with, sure. But is 1 incendiary and 2 flashes really enough to eliminate a 1v4? Especially such a condensed site like B? I think the right call here is that save.
Yeah, they would have to at this point. Something interesting, though, is that Galley, the last map, fracking out. Amazingly, right? Going with 30 kills and above, 30 frags and above. Coming into this, still doing spontaneous, but not really having that level of effect as the last game. But still, overall, it definitely does feel like Valk is maybe playing together as a team, or trying to, per se, more diligently here. But Valk taking that 8-round end, and more to come.
That's right. Leave one more round here till we swap sides. I'm curious to see what the buys are going to look like, though. Leb does have a fair amount of cash to work with there. And there we go. Full util almost across the board for Reversal. Valkyries, pretty much the same. Galley's an interesting case. I think she could definitely, triple her kills when it comes to the CT side. But we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Oh, Andrea takes a lot of damage in the beginning there. Pixel Parfait loves to push up mid. She finds that aggression. She can't confirm and backs off.
There's some confirmation here as to what Rev wants to do. You can see the majority of the players surrounding themselves over towards A. And A, Valk trying to actually succeed here. Or maybe find a grand opening for it. Pixel Parfait finding the smokes to do something. Now, possibly a flashbang, but here comes the first wing. Gets taken out. And that's going to be big.
Huge. Huge even. Bunny hops has to be up. Prime opportunity to find maybe not one, but two, but no. Misses the initial shot. Has to go for the M4. Heavily damaged through the smoke. So many get away. Pippy Sippy protects Blender for 13 HP to get back on the catwalk. A mission success, it seems. Perhaps above. A blind spot for everybody with the smokes around. Galley, though, finds a human pyramid, but at the tower, at least eliminated one. No Jenga today. A 1v2.
Oh, man. We're going to be here for a while, okay?
I think so. But we're not going to be here for a little bit, though. We have to go to a small break while we get things set up for the second half.
Where would you be without a woman to be strong and bold? Offer gentle hands to hold. Could you have made it here? Where would you be without a woman? Would your feet be on the ground? Or would you even be around? Where would you be without a woman?
Took the keys to your Mercedes and went for a drive. Never dance again was playing, I'm going 85. I taste the liquor on my breath now, I'm out of my mind. But you're the one who's burning bridges, so let's go for a dive. Got the gasoline, gonna make a scene. Standing on the edge of a cliff, I bet no one ever sees. You're dipping out on me, I got the receipts. I was hanging on the edge of the words you said, but I found your secret. Liar, liar, on fire. You tried to hide her. Now it's your turn for you to burn. Look what you made me. 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 I lit a cigarette and burned a heart shape on my tongue. Starting to lose all the feeling.
They say Groundhog Day comes around in February, but Bill Murray's not here. Same exact scoreline from Inferno, but now on a brand new map.
Gag, where do you get these from?
I don't know. Like my brain, I guess. Somewhere in the
How do you...
fluids.
You're like, hey, you want me to intro? Oh yeah, of course. Like, you just came up with this on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same exact scoreline we saw in Inferno, and pretty much the weird thing is that it happened the same exact way that it did on the first map. But I'll hold on to that thought because Gally's not letting me talk anymore. Sippy, though, to find, well, at least should have found some impact. Reversal, they're starting the second half off with a Fury on A.
Of course, that Fury is big. Very nice from Reversals. And they're taking out a lot of these players. I mean, already a 2v4, right? Okay, the first one taken out. Kyler gets taken down, unfortunately, there, but that's the blender to find their way back. Oh, no.
That was a close call at the very end there. That could have gone either way, but 8-8 for Reversal. Again, a gigantic ball of fire in the beginning of that first round of the second half. It's 8-8 again. First time between these two. And I think for the first time for Reversal and ESL Impact this season, having an evened up game twice in a row.
You see that improvement. Yeah. The improvement definitely coming through. Looking a lot better than what we saw before. So Reversals, I mean, they're really just trying to clutch onto this, right? They're holding the edge of a cliff. Oh no.
Oh, potential economic damage though. At least eliminating him.
Ooh.
What can we even say? Mama Alien. A triple. Mo. Just said no one's getting past this door. You're not coming in my house. Systematic destruction there. Reversal take the lead now over Valkyrie. Now, we keep talking about the past, and for some reason, the past is really important with these two teams. It's like poetry. Yeah. And so when Reversal takes a lead, usually that means Valkyrie wins 2 rounds in a row, or win by 2. And this is not the round to do it for Valkyrie. They're back to another save. In fact, they're full pushing outside of tunnels.
Nice. Good shot from Galley. Opening. Possibly something for Valk, so they run over. And trying to rotate all the way back. So this is interesting.
It's like a full caravan. It's the wild, wild west all over. And if you're Rev, you're probably like, well, where are they? And they're actually aiming wrong. They're expecting a full rush from Catwalk, but it's actually from Long.
Well, this might help. The only person watching is going to be Aleb. I think Aleb takes the first one here. No, absolutely not. Missing a ton of shots. It's going to be Galley once again finding the second headshot. Trying to push in the goalies, and everybody has to push in as a group. There comes the first one, bunny hops. Okay, the defusal down, but there's more. And Galley takes a 3K this round, which is, I mean, great for entry.
A great eco round, too, from Valks. Eliminating 3 players, removing 3 AKs off the board. That's going to make the economy for Reversal a little odd now. We'll have to wait and see what Brabs and Bunny Hops want to buy up into here, but this is probably the first rifle round we're going to be seeing from Valkyries, and off of a very heated eco round, they might have a great advantage for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 rounds off of Reversal to bring this back.
Absolutely. Already. Brave seeing the Molotov, not wanting to push up there, so pushing themselves back a little bit further to recollect themselves.
Oh, it's a bit of a default push here from Rev. They're not wanting to overextend anymore. They understand this is the first rifle round from Valkyries. With the smokes in hand, going on Catwalk in both B tunnel, ensuring their victory here, waiting for the overextension from Valkyrie themselves, but it's likely not to happen. This is such an important round for Valk right now on their CT side. They started off on the wrong foot, not once, but a few times over now.
Slow push up towards mid. Mama Alien looking for it. Galley. Okay. Right outside of the smoke, but isn't even fully aware. Oh no, the angle's perfect here.
Perfect. The Alien's down. Area 51 wins again. Kyler, though, great angle, though, for the entry. No one checks the corners at all. There's no tradability. A triple kill nearly in the hands of Kyler. But Andrea's there to do what she couldn't.
Still one more. Left standing, Braves. And reversals, I mean, the winning streak completely gone and taken over. Valkyr looking for more. A 9-10 quite possibly could make the board.
Absolutely. And perhaps here just saving the AK, I think is the best ordeal. Still has a lot of utility. You lose that when you go down. You definitely don't want to have that happen. And with the bomb already pushed in so far from tunnel, systematically, there's no chance of Brabs getting it back. Oh, the timing right at the last second. Gotta give that to the teamwork, though, of CT side. They were able to shoot, kind of distract Brabs off that angle, and then allow that tunnel kill to occur. Really nice micro play there.
9-10. Okay. This is the round that really counts for Valkyries, I'm going to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, personally. Listen, maybe also I'm very terrible at statistics, which I probably am. Math isn't the best for me. But they win this one. They take things 10-10. They quite possibly ruin the economy here of Rev. And then they have to force buy the next round. They win that round, then it pretty much is kind of steamrolling from there, and the confidence starts to build itself.
Oh, I like your prediction. And you know what? I don't think you're off. I think you're right. I think these last two rounds, including this one, so the round before this and this one, are very important for different reasons for Valkyrie. So I think you're definitely right. But here's the thing, though. Everyone's playing super slow because they're thinking exactly what you're thinking, Gomper. It's like, okay, we have pistols, a deagle, not the best weaponry on Rev's side. They have 2 AKs to worry about.
Yeah, the AK's coming through. Blender still holding and waiting to shoot somebody over towards A, but nothing coming down. So over in mid, right, we can see this full rotation come through. 3 players at least, 4 now, actually recollecting here from Rev.
That being said, though, full push going around towards the top of Catwalk. Blender's going to be forced to remove themselves. Nothing so far, though. Okay.
Perfect there, yeah.
Everyone holding off, though. Mama Alien on top of Catwalk, trying to find some impact here. Everyone just scouting around. Oh, great pick from Blender. Beautiful. And Galley there to follow up as well. 10-10. A full meltdown again. It's an even up game, and Gompers was certainly right. 10-10 across the board. Looking fantastic to see. And economically speaking, we always default back to that to see, okay, is this a good indicator about how a round's going to go? And the answer could be maybe. I mean, with Reversal, so far the best weapons being a deagle, yeah, I would say so far looking pretty good. That being said, though, AKs across the board for the CT-sided team, I think the confidence is up very high. Now, you are going to be stuck with me for a round just by myself, but no worries at all. We're going to make this fun for y'all. And look at this. They're going to make it fun for us. It's good. Everyone's just melting it down. Sippy's good for 2. And through the tunnels, the smokes from behind. No matter where you go, destruction follows as Galley finds yet another. And, well, Reversal take the lead back.
The lead is great as well. I think what's going to be the most concerning is really just keeping it, right? Reversal have been doing so well at finding the momentum to take things back. And Valkyries right now, if my prediction was correct.
I think it was.
Which it was, yeah. There's still more to it.
Yeah, the story never quite ends there. Just another chapter being ripped out between these two. But Catwalk, the full force play we haven't seen yet from Rev.
I think this is going to be interesting. Aleb as well, attacking with a sniper, which normally I'm not a big fan of, especially because, I mean, you know Blender's going to be holding the angle. Already at 2K, perfect, maybe more. I mean, completely behind the smoke. Blender, watch to your left. Cannot seem to find it.
And with 1 HP to spawn, never mind, I was going to say, pretty much just down to 1. A systematic takedown once again. 2 rounds now in the lead for Valk. And we're inching closer and closer, possibly to the end of the series. Valkyries only need a few more rounds. Reversal, yeah, same. They need a few more rounds, but they just need 2 more on top of that. And Rev go for the timeout. This is the most pivotal tactical timeout you can go for here. The final endgame strats need to come underway. And honestly speaking, Rev has done a great job matching toe-to-toe with the aggression of Valkyries. It's just being able to get that proper positioning to get on the site. And really harkens back to the T side of Inferno for Reversal too. They struggled to get on either bomb site. But when they did, they found success. It's just that last little inch before the door opens.
The door of opportunity is big here. And I mean, still a couple rounds for Valkyries to take it to, to the end game and maybe close things out. But Reversal, that gives them some time. And once again, bringing this back, because this is so important. If Reversal cannot win this game in particular, this map, they completely run themselves out. They might not even be able, they're pretty much not going to even be able to have a lot of say in the tournament as it is.
Yeah, this is, it builds up and up and up about the importance for Reversal here. And if Valkyries win this one out, it actually brings up a very complex question about between the 2nd and 3rd seed for Group A. Now, CLG Red's looking very, very good in their group. Pretty much no worries about them. But that battle for the 2nd seed, if Valkyries can keep taking what they've learned and moving up forwards, the Valkyrie Saints game could be unbelievable to mix up the entirety. Who knows? It could mix up the entirety of the tournament, even beyond Group A.
What could look good, honestly, is Valkyries taking the 2nd map in as well. I think that's going to be great for them. Number one. Number two, what would be great is if we could actually see Reversals continue to stay within the bracketing and it not actually be completely run out of the grouping stage. So, I don't know. Right now, it's just the dire need and the feeling to want to win, but I hope that doesn't really make them turn into animals coming into this game.
I mean, some of the plays we've seen have been kind of primal, like Pixel Parfait just pushing up on CT and just finding so much impact. But I'm worried, Gompers. I'm worried about this pistol round. It's an eco round from Rev again. If they lose it, it's going to be 10-13 against them. They have very little room to work with in the next rifle.
No room at all. Slowly pushing up. Galley's ready for it, especially with that Molotov. They can hear the footsteps coming, but Alea manages to find themselves. Blender, very beautiful shot. Galley with the opening, but can't seem to hit the shots. The crosshair placement up there. And it's up to Blender to continue to find the shots with the opponent. They're beautiful. They just run into it continuously.
Blender just does Blender things, it seems, but no, the other shot doesn't quite connect. Everyone left on Rev. So little HP.
Time is of the essence here, especially since the bomb has been planted completely down. Reversals, they're managing to lose this round as well and taking it 13-10. And this is scary, right? 3 more rounds until we're pretty much over.
Yeah. It's down to the wire right now. It's like quite literally this round and maybe the next at best is now or never for Reversal. We have to see what the buys look like here. That's 2 AKs now. Can anybody else buy up? The answer is yes. More AKs and op from Bunny Hops. This is the first we've seen Bunny Hops equip the op. The desperation move. Ooh. You gotta be desperate more often. Oh, maybe not. It's an op battle. We've gone back in time before machine guns.
Oh, A site's completely clear too. This is perfect. This is what they needed, in all honesty. Time to set up their post-plant positioning. Time to be able to, really just have things set in stone together. Andrea trying to find the shots through and maybe take somebody down. But Aleb holding it down, getting some shots straight through the smoke. Can't seem to find one of their own, but Aleb is patient.
Oh, it's a meltdown once again. Andrea hiding behind the stairs, avoiding the Molotov. A little bit of head work going on from Andrea once again. 2 in a row now. Last alive from Mama Alien. Needs to hold the fort, not only for themselves, but possibly for their run in the tournament. Attempted shots come by. It's not enough. The spreading out, the strafe shot coming out from Andrea actually doesn't connect, but the bomb gets defused. Sure, Mama Alien survives, but at what cost? 14 now to 10 against them.
Oh, no. This is where things start to take a turn. Valkyries have found their momentum. We can see that. Right. Like, that round in particular, everything was set up for Reversal. They managed to find the site by themselves. They managed to not lose anybody early off in that round. They had the perfect round. Unfortunately, though, I mean, not everything works out as perfectly as you think. Things start to shatter. Valkyrie's finding a way to make that happen, but it's going to be Reversals finally finding that first-hand shot. Bunny Hop's looking very, very good with the rifle.
I don't even know if we can call it ego peaks with these ops, but I love the entry potential off of them, both of them from each team. Andrea's good for a double kill once again. Just a meltdown. You know, all things considered, we just see a streak of blue in the feed, but honestly, this is a pretty close round. That being said, a little bit of weird strafe action going on there. One left alive, now it's bunny hops. Back to the op. Back to the destruction. It's op versus op, though. Andrea has the advantage up the swing, but moves away. Second guesses herself.
Yeah, I'd move back from this too. The op is going to be the best thing that you can save right now, and kind of getting the bomb down and being able to sit in this B site. You have the angles. You know where they might come from. You can fight this in a very perfect manner. Look at this. Already the first shot, but no! Doesn't happen.
No. And there it is, that bomb ticking away. Kit's certainly inbound for Valkyrie's side. 15-10. Every time it evens up, something just clicks inside of Valkyrie's team. They just instantly know what to do. They know how to manipulate themselves. And now it's match point, series point. Honestly speaking, it might be ESL Impact Season 2 point for Reversal. Now, of course, they will be playing games after this, but mathematically speaking, again, we're not mathologists. I haven't passed a math class since like 7th grade.
I haven't been in a math class for
right?
Like 2 years.
I haven't either. But you look at the points. There's already 0 for Reversal, 3 for Valkyrie, 6 for Saints, and 9 for CLG Red. With only 2 more playdays, it seems it might be impossible to bring it back. Frames does find a great opening pick, and it just keeps going back and forth again.
Yeah, super brave from Valk. I feel like at this point, you can tell they want to just close things out. They want to finish it. They don't want to risk anything. At this point, they've lost all respect. The confidence has gone up so far that they really don't care. I mean, look at this. Reversal's already taken a 3v4. They have to go past Pippy Sippy and Blender, who both have ops. And then Gally and Andrea, who are working the M4. So right now, things are very scary.
Pixel Parfait's on their own journey right now.
Yeah.
Everyone else flashed out in mid, seemingly caught by the sight of Pippy Sippy. She has the right read. The flash goes down, actually hurts Pippy Sippy more than anything else. And Mama Alien, she allows to get pushed up because of that. Oh, but the shot misses.
Yeah, very scary to see. Blender.
The tide's turned.
Still there. Look at that. The smoke comes up. Gally can't see. View completely obstructed. Still trying to shoot things down. Needs to work their way up. There's 3 players left on the site. Gally knows this. Maybe the head gets spotted. Perfect. The crosshair placement there. Gally needs more. In a 2v2 situation. Pixel. We know that Pixel is capable of the frags. We know that Pixel is capable of working their way around, and the flank comes along. They see the head. Now Gally trying to fight things, but Gally is also a fragger of their own. And it's careful, subtle, but there it is. It's perfect. It's the 16-10 that we were looking for here. And of course, I mean, this is it for Valve. They take the 2-0.